Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. And that misses 1-1. Our temperature should get us up into the 70s as we move along. 68 at first pitch. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Taken high and deep to right. Bedelia ranging back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So striding in, Connor Pitts. Last night a big one for him as he drove in 6 runs. First pitch coming, here it is. 4-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Right side. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single. Digging in, Wes Wunsch. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the stretch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now the 1-0 is a ball high and inside.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. Runners off for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Now a look and a throw back to second, and the runner will get back standing. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first, but not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Jeremy Pitts, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Right there for strike 1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
So 1-1. Hit hard on the ground at first. Subcheck is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Now in the box, William Pollard. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman, William Pollard.
First pitch of the at-bat. Up around the face. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. D. Gordon will be next. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game. In now, D. Gordon. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Ooh, back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now.
These are the at-bats that can just flat-out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
So it was a swinging strike 3. D. Gordon is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Popped him up. Wunsch is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Julio Nowakowski. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. The 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
3-2 now. The 3-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Payoff pitch one more time. Fouled off. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And the run will score as the A's get off to a 1-0 lead. Stepping into the box, Ryan Subcheck, and Oakland with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Working for the punch out and the offering. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Boof Bobo, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. Hard hit ball to second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second. From the stretch, here's the pitch, and a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop, and that's going to wipe away the possibility of a double play as the runner moves into second. And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Popped him up. Pollard has a play. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, John Pitts, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. And the changeup is way low that time. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Kendrick racing back. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Up next for the Rays, Sammy Pitts. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. From the belt, the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
2-0 now. Three and 0 now. Bobo stands at second with 2 gone. And with 2 away in an open base, he wasn't going to see anything there, as that's a 4-pitch walk. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Tony Whitenack. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. And a ball, 1-0. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And it's fouled away. Set. Here's the 3-1. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Designated hitter, Jesse Pitts.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He went deep in the contest last night.
Catcher, Brian McCann.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
A ball and a strike to Brian McCann. The 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Again, a 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Next up for the A's, Chad Bedelia, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Hit sharply on the ground. And there are 2 away now. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier.
Center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Nope. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Kiermaier is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. It used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage. But of course, these days, there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field. And in his case, he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this. But man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
Howie Kendrick would be next. 3-2 to the A's center fielder. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Connor Pitts. He reached on a single in his first try.
Connor Pitts.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And that is off the wall in right field. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Digging in to try it again. Wes Wunsch. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
2-1 now. Now the 2-1. And this swing is wrapped out to Tulowitzki at short. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Striding in once again, Jeremy Pitts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Set and the pitch. Here's a strike. Pitts, just 24 years of age. Quite the athlete on the defensive side of the scorecard. Today playing shortstop, but he's actually a center fielder by trade.
Yeah, this one's crazy for me. To be a center fielder by trade and be asked to come into the infield, not only into the infield, but at a premium position, it screams that he must have touched the position at some point. No manager would ask a player to come from center field into shortstop unless he had the utmost confidence in this guy's defensive skills.
And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Here now the 2-2. This is skied into short left center. Kendrick has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Nope.
And he misses, 2-1. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Popped him up. McCann shading to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Striding in for Oakland, Howie Kendrick. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play.
Howie Kendrick.
Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
The 1-1 home. It's taken for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. Here's a blooper out toward left center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Digging in for his second at-bat, William Pollard. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope, that's a ball.
A ball and no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
And that one misses upstairs, 2-0. 2-0 count, the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Second baseman, D. Gordon.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Belted high and deep into right center. Pitts going back on it, and this will get all the way out toward the 388 sign. Kendrick blows through the stop sign, headed for home, and he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 2. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He popped out in his first trip. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Pitts moving to his left. One down. And he might have thought about it at third, but with one away, decides not to risk it.
Now batter.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Julio Nowakowski. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here's a line drive that'll get into left center field. It's a base hit. One run scores. The throw to the plate. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. So striding in, Ryan Subchak. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian McCann. He got called out on strikes his last time through. He's set. Here it comes. Oh, and McCann gets into one here as he sends it high in the air and deep to right. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So coming to the plate, Chad Fidelia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. That misses. It's 2-0 now to the Oakland right fielder.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Hit down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball three.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Another full count pitch on its way. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
From the stretch. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Throw over to first. Runner back safely. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And this is swung on and missed as the 30th pitch of this inning finally does the trick. The side is retired. Into the box, Jeff Pitts. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Stepping up to the plate, John Pitts. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. And there he goes towards second. In there. Now the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. look into McCann, the 1-1.
That ball's foul.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. In now, Sammy Pitts. He drew a walk his first time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Changeup in for a strike. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Mowing away with that one. It's 1-2. Now a pitch swung on and grounded out to Tulowitzki at shortstop. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly. Now at the plate, Tony Whiteman.
For Tampa Bay, third baseman, Tony Whiteman.
Set and the pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. Soft liner toward first. But this is speared by the first baseman. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jesse Pitts, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
No balls and a strike to count. Pitts on second. Pitts at first. 2 out in the inning. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Lifted in the air to center. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and that ends the inning. Now to the plate, Howie Kendrick. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down, because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it. Pitts. 1 away. So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, William Pollard. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead, looking for more.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Here's D. Gordon now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
D. Gordon.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. 2 away now in the Oakland 4th. And danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. A 1 pitch on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. Ready on 1-2. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Connor Pitts. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon.
Third baseman.
Digging in, Wes Wunsch. First pitch on its way. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one. Popped up. Pollard is there. One out. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Jeremy Pitts.
Jeremy Pitts.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone. Digging in once again, Bobo. A hit in 2 tries so far. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Pitts at second with 2 down. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They have.
Oh, hold on here. Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone. Ready for another shot now. Jeff Pitts. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep too.
The next 3-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Tampa Bay, number 25, Jorge Costa.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Julio Nowakowski, coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up.
Julio Nowakowski.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Up next
at the plate, Ryan Subcheck.
Ryan Subcheck.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one right down Main Street. Down and away, ball one. The 1-1 home. Hit the other way out toward right field. Pitts on the move, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Ryan McCann.
Ryan McCann.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. One ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Leading off the inning, John Pitts, and they'll need him to get something going here.
John Pitts.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A little bouncer. That rolls foul for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Still even at 2-2. Another try at 2-2. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. Hit out towards second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Digging in now, Sammy Pitts. First pitch coming. Here it is. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Hit hard down the line. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He'll try again. 1-2. A fastball that just misses inside.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at-bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And there's out number 2. So striding forward now, Tony Whiteneck comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First offering on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Grounded softly to the right. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Into the box now, Chad Bedelia. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder, Chad Bedelia.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lays off 1-0.
Oh, not sure where that one missed, and I'm not sure the pitcher does either.
A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First delivery to him on the way. On the ground to the right side. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's Howie Kendrick.
Howie Kendrick.
First pitch on its way. Boy, and he rips this ball down the left field line, but a foul ball. Line drive to center field, and Kendrick has a base hit. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot. Ready once again, William Pollard.
Third baseman, William Pollard.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. Here's D. Gordon now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Second baseman, D. Gordon.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball, 1-2. The 1-2. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. Wunsch is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. The A's are on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Norman Ivar is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Norman Ivar.
So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Jesse Pitts. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. Digging in and looking for more, Connor Pitts. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
1-1, here it comes. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. The 1-2. Misses down below the knees. Pitts gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Count remains 2-2. Shoots this one over to first. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Digging in once again, Wes Wunsch. First pitch on its way. There's a strike. 2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Into the concrete staircases, and gone. Elvis Valdez comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Jeremy Pitts will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Swing and a ground ball to third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. Ready to take his hacks again. Bobo, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. Ready for another shot now. Jeff Pitts. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. 3 runs already home here. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Kendrick. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in the switch hitter, John Pitts. Will swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Now a throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Comes set, and the 0-1. Up around the face. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First offering on its way. Squared that one up just a little late. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. 2-2.
That's inside.
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Ready once again, Julio Nowakowski.
Julio Nowakowski.
First pitch coming, here it is. Check the swing there, and Dave Lawrence says he held up just enough. Ball 1. 2-0 the count to the A's left fielder. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Ryan Subcheck will be next. Hit hard. Foul. The 3-1. This is pulled into right. Pitts back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Subcheck. First pitch coming, here it is. A called strike over the outside corner. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he lays off the 0-2 splitter. 1-2 now. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Athletics, number 10, Kevin Knight.
Digging in to try it again, Sammy Pitts 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Hit hard down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Missed with a slider. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Here now the 2-2 is laid off of down and in.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard. Up next for the Rays, Tony Whitenack. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. 1-1. Tries to dump this one out to left, and that's in there. Base hit. So a big moment here, and standing in, Jesse Pitts. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only one. First pitch on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Lifted down the line in left, but it drops foul down there in the home bullpen area. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Hit down the line at first. Ready with the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Pitts over at second. Whitening at first with no outs. And he fouls this one off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Connor Pitts.
Connor Pitts will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And they have taken the lead. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Wes Wundt. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty D, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
2-2 the count. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Riding in once again, Jeremy Pitts.
Jeremy Pitts.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that type with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt.
Look into McCann, the 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Boof Bobo would be next. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Kendrick is underneath this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rays, number 38, Antoine Jefferson.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann.
Leading off for
this
the
thing's
A's.
far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Ronaldo Hightower will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Slow curveball at 74 in for a strike. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Hit hard down the left field line.
But no one gets to this one as it lands in the home bullpen. A foul ball.
Hit on the ground to short. Hits. Comes up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Ready for another chance. Kevin Kiermaier. 0-for-3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A ball and no strikes. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. Jefferson uses a split-finger fastball as one of his weapons of choice in the arsenal. He can really be very deceptive when that pitch is working, and I'd imagine as a hitter it's always in the back of your mind. Count even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball is outside, and it's full now. 3-2. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Lifted the other way to left center. In there, a base hit. Mark Hawley enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Howie Kendrick.
Howie Kendrick will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Joel Garcia enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Booth Bobo, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And the fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Jeff Pitts will be next. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. So coming to the plate, Jeff Pitts. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. 1-1. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Kiermaier. And he makes the catch for the second out. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, John Pitts. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a breaking ball. Count even now at 1-1.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Sliced hard but foul. 1-2. Here it comes. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hendrick is after it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Riding in, Sammy Pitts. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk. Stepping in, Tony Whitenack. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And he misses with it. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. On to first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard here as the side is retired. Gregory Pitts, if a man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Gregory Pitts, this change for the Rays. Now playing right field, number 17.
Striding in to start the ninth, William Pollard, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
0-1 the count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. Grounded back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely. Striding in for Oakland, D. Gordon. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a bunt attempt here, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line. At the plate, Troy Tulowitzki. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just missed with a breaking ball. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and now the A's are down to their final out. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Julio Nowakowski. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Low for ball one. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get fouled. The 1-1. Misses, ball two. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 3-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last strike now for Oakland. Pollard stands at second with two gone. Line drive caught. Oh my, he crushed that ball, but the tying run will end up stranded at second, and the ball game is over. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Yeah, guys, it seemed like every time he swung the bat, it was hit somewhere hard. He winds up with 5 base knocks in the game, and you don't see that too often. Without question, a